Hello, is there fight of being humans challenge? And this is the last hour of today. I am a bit emotional today because I starting to see, not starting, I already got to see. I see that the reason why I feel really suffocate being in Andorra, because being here is kind of being back the emotional that's still stored in my body from my childhood, even though I don't have memory attached to it. So it took me a long time to eventually understand why I feel something so strong. And I still try to connect the dots because without memory sometimes it's really difficult to really see through, or I feel it's just like something could make me feel really angry, and I had a hard time to really grab why would I have to be that angry. But it's become more clear now that this time of my life I processing the emotional that's still trapped in my body from my childhood that I long forgot. I don't have a lot of memory from my childhood. Somehow my brain just ripped it out because I just guess that I wasn't in a place to feel safe enough to feel all what I feel, or doesn't have adult to hold space for me. And now because I can hold space for myself, so the body like giving me back big time. And being here, not be able to understand what's going on, and because they speak Catalan, Spanish, French, and I still couldn't really grab those languages at all. I learned, but it not really have big progress. So I was forced to be in many situations where people speak in front of me, back and forth to each other, and I was just blank. And at first I might try to ask, okay, what's going on? And after some time I just feel like, yeah, I give up. I don't want to understand anymore. And it just I see like my younger self, when she was young, and in our culture they don't really give much importance for children. Doesn't mean they're not important, but important equally as adult. For example, no one will, like, let's say we go to a restaurant, adult will already order for the children without asking what they want. Or you may sit in the conversation with the adults and you don't understand, and even you ask, they will not explain. They will say, no, it's not something for children. So I feel this emotion that I experienced. It was anger from my younger self, that she feel that her presence would ignore her, the need to understand, the need to be included is completely taken away because she's just a child. And yeah, I experienced, I could really, as if I've experienced of something of another person, which is actually myself when I was young, to be able to understand what happened to, and why I silent myself. Because to have this treatment over and over, eventually I took it as that I am not important. My voice not matter because no one ever asking for my opinions. And also I make myself small. I don't speak up. I accommodate everybody else comfort, and put myself secondary. But because I start to have a lot of awareness in my body, and my body really give me back big time all the things that I not be able to deal with, to process at this moment. So that's why I feel so so suffocated living here because I have to deal with everyday life that trigger me, trigger, But I see her now. I know that, yeah, she's not small, and it's not fair that adults treat her like she is just a little girl. No, she need to understand, and they have to really take time to make she understand and not take her like a student. It made me think a lot, that we often think student is student, like even the way we design home. It's always have the room the biggest, which is for the parents, and the children will get smaller one. It's just in all the direct message and indirect message is really this empowerment the children. So, and yeah, it's like that, right? Why couldn't they decide a house that have all similar size of the room? Why they have to be bigger room, smaller? Anyway, I'm just saying that there is so many message where the child who still vulnerable and sensitive could took it. And for my case, the hardest part is I don't remember. This is very hard, and I can only feel, and then just get confusing because I never experienced a lot of anger like this. Especially, I suppress a lot of anger because there's a lot of teachings and condemn toward anger in our society. Like in Buddhism, they will say anger equally madness. Only mad people who are angry. And yeah, and anger equals stupidity. So like I guess like when I was young, I experienced a lot of anger or not be taken seriously, not be listening to, but I couldn't express anger, so it's go back inside, and now it's come like crazy, so crazy. But this is already a lot better. I'm starting to understand that this is not just anger that happened from the event in front of me. It's an anger that want to take a chance to come out at the same time. Yeah. It's really, really really difficult and challenging, but I'm glad that I finally get to connect to this part of myself and be able to work on it, be able to rescue myself, and telling my little inner child that you're not little. You deserve to be understood. You deserve to taking space and speaking up, and your opinion is matter. Yeah. That is for me today. So if you have some experience like this, just let me know, so I'm not feel like I'm crazy. Alright, have a good night. Bye.